Delta and I just arrived in downtown New Orleans. We're parking at P0402. This is a fairly large parking lot right by the Mississippi. That's where we're heading first. And I selected 5 hours and the cost is $23 and I believe 1 cent. Here we are at a park right by the Mississippi. And this right here is the monument of the immigrant. Dedicated to the courageous men and women who left their homeland seeking freedom, opportunity, and a better life in a new country. March 19th, 1995. And there's a Mississippi steamboat starting up. All right, girl, let's go. There's another statue here. This is Old Man River. That's who that is. Look, Delta, that's Old Man River, huh? Come on. Execution of Jean-Baptiste Boudreau II. He was actually executed in 1757 on the wheel on that plaza there. That's where we're going, right over there. So he was broken on the wheel at Jackson Square.
How long you been in New Orleans?
And on the other side, that is Jackson Square. Oh, here's some music playing, so we're going to go there first. And this here is the other location of Café du Monde. is like an artist's district where we are right now. You can go on a horse carriage, right? It looks more like a mule here. Yeah, those are mules. And here we are at Jackson Square. Unfortunately, we cannot walk around here at Jackson Square. Dogs are not allowed. I didn't see the sign. I have to admit, I didn't see that. I checked at the gates. And yeah, there's nothing on the gates. There's nothing that says no dogs allowed here. Oh well. So far, my experience with New Orleans is that it's not very dog friendly at all. Strange for such a touristy town. So on the occasion of his second pastoral visit to the United States, His Holiness Pope John Paul II worshipped with clergy and religious in this historic basilica in 1987. Once again, the basilica. Those are those typical balconies here in the French Quarter area. And of course, Creole cuisine. It's, by the way, a nice little restaurant all the way there in the back. This is the famous Lagrange house. There's the Vampire Cafe straight ahead.
Wait, honey and rock, it was friends all.
Just went by one bar and the guy sitting outside said, "We're dog friendly." Okay, that's good to know. There are no street signs here, but this should be Bourbon Street. The Chicken Shack. Voodoo t-shirt. Oh, this for sure is a different world here. Well, we almost at the start, which would be down there. We're not gonna go all the way. So we keep going to the end now, on the other side. One favorite drink seems to be a daiquiri here, because every sign says daiquiri. One thing is for sure, it is very noisy here during the day. And I had to learn that NOLA, what that means. New Orleans, Louisiana, I didn't know. And loud music everywhere, and trucks, and you name it. This is a pretty nice hotel where we're walking by right now. It used to be the French Opera House. Now it's a hotel by Sheraton. Oh, that's kind of cool, that t-shirt here, old Bourbon Street. Just bought a nice t-shirt. They got, of course, a lot of beads here and stuff. And a lot of other t-shirts, voodoo themed. I mean, yeah, this is New Orleans. It has to be voodoo themed. Come on, Data, Data, Data. There you go. Tarot cards. Cajun seasoning, okay. It's nice and cool in here. That's why Data wanted to go inside. This is a cool place here, actually. Got some cool stuff. Yeah, that's also good. NOLA. Yeah, of course. The fortune teller. So what's the name of it? I guess it's called Boogie Woogie. Can recommend it. Nice people. Good selection. Boogie Woogie. And next to the Boogie Woogie is the Tipsy Trumpet. And here's the Happy Hookah. But I've heard, by the way, that here in French Quarter, it's allowed to walk with a drink on the street with an alcoholic beverage. And they claim to have the most powerful drink in New Orleans, a hand grenade. That's the hand grenade. Oh, and then there's the honky tonk with country music. I mean, it's noon right now. Most places are still closed. Wherever I go, I see construction going on where they restore those old buildings. Like that one. That's a good thing. Those buildings here, they can tell stories. That's history. And once they're restored, they look really, really nice. We're going right straight ahead to the Armstrong Park. Those houses here, they look really nice. They're all restored and are in great condition, of course. And here we are already at Armstrong Park. This is all not far, easily walkable distance. In the year 1700, on the weekends, slaves used to get together on Congo Square and dance and sing. So that's what that memorial is about. This is Big Chief Tootie. The water here at Armstrong Park is absolutely green. I don't know what that is. If that is algae or something. But there are a lot of sculptures here. Charles Buddy Holden. If we would go straight ahead, then we end up on Bourbon Street again. Yeah, we are here at St. Louis Cemetery #1. Unfortunately, you cannot go in there anymore. It has to be a guided tour, which is 45 minutes. We're not going to do that in this heat. That's too long. The only reason I came here is I read that Nicolas Cage has already built his tomb here. It looks like a pyramid. And one day, if he passes, then he will be buried here. I don't know if you can see anything when I hold the camera like that, but here's a person buried that is the second most visited grave in the United States. It's a former Voodoo Queen. I have to Google who she is because I never heard of that. There are those big tombs. The biggest, the one with the cross there on top, there are 13,000 people buried in there. Some have like 8,000 people buried in them. And the reason why they built those tombs was because of yellow fever. Back in the 17th century, they didn't know where yellow fever comes actually from. And until that was discovered, that it comes from mosquitoes, all the graves were above ground and they had some steel rods in them that was supposed to burn off the fever or the bacteria, whatever causes that. There was a guy at the door that explained it all to me. So once they found out that it's from a mosquito, they basically put the deck back in the ground later. So yeah, we're not gonna do the guided tour. We're gonna head back. It is really, really hot. But I hope by holding the camera over the wall here that there's something to be seen. And by the way, the reason why you cannot just walk in anymore like that is the usual vandalism. People destroyed the grave sites. When we drove to the city park, there were huge cemeteries we drove by. You can actually drive through those. They're open to the public. You can spend hours walking all those little side streets here, because all of this is the French Quarter. Well, that's a nice place here. They allow dogs. Well, that's kind of funny. We sat up here because it looks nice, and it said only 21 and older. Yeah, because here you get the drinks, the killer drinks. This is a Hurricane.
12 hours later,
What they are known for, by the way. But you don't get food here. Food, I have to step down there again where we walked in, and there I can get food. Well, let's see how the drink is. Oh, wow. That is what I call a drink. I think this big drink here is $13.50. It is worth it. It's a good drink. And we're sitting here nicely in the shade, and Delta is relaxing from the heat. She's over there right now. Yeah, Pat O'Brien's is actually a New Orleans landmark, because it opened in 1933. And as I said earlier, it's known for its famous Hurricane drink, it's really good. Okay, it's time to have some lunch. No, I'm not talking about the beer. It's a lager. It's a local beer, they say, by the way. Never heard of it. It's Abita Amber Lager. And then I went with the waitress's recommendation, something with shrimp. It's very loud here in the French Quarters. I didn't understand what the name is. I will see how it looks like when it gets here. In the meantime, cheers. Oh, it's actually pretty good. Okay, the food just arrived. Well, it's a lot of shrimp and rice. Forgot the name of it, but the waitress recommended it, so let's see how it tastes like. It has a little spiciness to it. I mean, just a hint. Yep, there's some spiciness in there, but it's good. I mean, we're in Louisiana. Gotta have some spice, right? It's good. This was a cool place, dog friendly, and therefore, of course, we enjoyed it. Bye-bye. Still haven't tried a daiquiri, but I don't think we will because it's time to head back to the truck. But it seems the places are waking up right now. There's live music here.
Everybody have to get an Ottoman Zoo on shrooms.
Oh yeah, definitely. I hear live music now everywhere. It's 2:37 in the afternoon. And Bourbon Street starts to wake up. That is for sure. Yeah, look at this place here. And they're having fun up there on the balcony. Okay, let's go back to the parking lot. There's another hotel here, the Bourbon Orleans Hotel. Looks also very nice. I can only imagine that whole area is going crazy when it's after dark. Yeah, one more time we're walking by that famous house here with all those plants. In the background is downtown. Not even bicycles are allowed around here. Right now there's music playing everywhere. Yeah, I read that online that you get booted here at that parking lot. Yeah, I still have 40 minutes left. That shouldn't happen, but we'll see. Some people claim they put the boot on you anyhow. I don't know if that's the truth. You know, you have to take everything with a grain of salt, what you read. So far, I don't see any car or truck with a boot on. Not that it's mine. That would be something. And here we are back at my truck. What I did was, before I even left El Paso, I downloaded the parking app, created an account, and no boot. All is good. We're just coming back from French Quarters, New Orleans. It is super hot, 97 degrees. But Data is happy as she can be. You go, girl.